it's your girl Leah Mac back on the channel, looking all humble and cute, like a little cutie pie. But today, as you read by the title, it's gonna be a story time. And I know I've been saying I'm gonna do a bunch of story times. I will, because I know how to talk. I'm a big talker, big stepper. But today's video, I'm gonna jump straight into it. It's about how I worked at Walmart for one day. Un dia. So basically, right, if you were to look at my resume and like my past jobs, I worked an internship during the summer when I was like a junior going into a senior in high school. I worked at Snipes for a little bit. That's a whole different video. And then I worked at Walmart. So the thing about Walmart, I'm gonna just build a reason as to like why you would quit if you were in my shoes, or I spoiled it. But basically, this was during the like winter break, so we just left campus. So I'm at home. I'm in Philly. If you don't know, like I'm in Philly where like I go to school at Abington. So I'm like, I need a job. I need to work. I need money, right? I got bills to pay. My one phone bill, but okay. And my dad was pressing me too. I love you, Dad. So he was just like, you need to get a job. Blah, 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 blah. What you applying to? So I'm like, we're in a party city. It is hard to get a job right now. So yeah. So I'm applying to all these jobs and I'm not really hearing back from them like fast enough. Not like I'm pressuring them, but only because like I need my dad to be quiet. Like he's in my ear like, you know? I don't need that type of stress on me. I'm already a college student and I'm black. So I saw this opportunity at Walmart, and it wasn't like a Walmart that was close to my house. Like, say this was my house, and this is the Walmart like I wanted to apply to in the ghetto. She was over there. She ain't even in the frame. She ain't even in the frame. That's how far away it was. And I applied, online, and then the same day, like, they hit me back up and was like, oh, can you fill out these forms and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I got the job. I got the jizzy. So I got the jizzy, right? Fill out a bunch of paperwork. Of course, I'm excited to tell my parents and whatnot. And they're like, we're really happy for you, all that good stuff. So they're like, where is it? I'm like, redacted PA, right? They're like, where? Don't they? And that got me worried. I'm like, this up the block from my school. They like, no. So I do the little Google search and I look up the like location. If you don't live in Philly, there's something called SEPTA, Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Association Award. I don't know. The A stands for something. They was telling me to take like this one bus and then this another bus and then this other magical bus I've never heard of before. And I'm like, wait a minute. What you mean transit gonna be 2.5 hours just to get there? So at first I wasn't so discouraged because like I never like went up there, so it was just like all new to me. So my first day going up there, I was just like I could sit there and braid hair on the bus. That's how long that bus ride was. I could sit here and do homework, read a book, read The Great Gatsby again, really good book. And I was just like, what? Mind you, the job was $11 an hour. That was like the most I've ever made, as in like the most dollars per hour bars that like a job ever offered me. So I was like, I'm gonna take it. And I guess I should be a little bit more specific as to what like I applied for. I applied for a cashier, right? And that's funny because I hate working the cashier. I'm not gonna get too much into Snipes because she's gonna get her own video, but basically there I was a sales associate, so I was on the floor. And if you don't know what Snipes is, it's a sneaker store. Basically, it's like Foot Locker. It used to be Kicks. That's what it basically Kicks. And then I was also like cashier. I cashiered about 3 times in my life because it was so stressful. Why are y'all coming up to me with all these dollar bills and your sneakers is $100? Why are you giving me like 12 ones? Why? Use your card, please. So they was just ruthless to me. So I was just traumatized. I'm like, yeah, I'm never working a cashier again. But Walmart was like 11 hours. I was like, okay. Yes, I love the cashier. Counting money. Check. Yeah. That lies and deceit. Cool. So now we know that I hate cashiering. So now we have like two big reasons as to why like we're building the climax, you know? Transits and cashiering. Third of all, it's Walmart. And this ain't no like rinky dink Walmart. You walk in, you see everybody with Cookie Monster pajamas on. This is a distinguished Walmart. Like next to a Sam's Club Walmart. Down the street from a Qdoba Walmart. So important people be in there. So important people means a lot of people sometimes. And I get overwhelmed when like it's too many people. Like if I'm in a mall, I'm like, move. Get away from me. Like before COVID, y'all was too close to each other. Period. I don't know how they let y'all get away with that. I don't know. Move. Get away from me. But walking into that Walmart, it was literally like, I can't even explain like the size proportional of Walmart was crazy. That's like 4 stores. That one Walmart was like 5 stores. Like the toy section was its own store. The vegetable or garden, whatever, own store. Intimidated. Completely intimidated. I have every right to be intimidated. So I go there for my first day of training. I'm late. Because of transit. And it's me and this older man. His name is Otis. I would never forget his name was Otis because he reminded me of the dog from back in the barnyard. I don't even remember the dog's name. But I'm sitting there watching the videos and she's like, oh no, it's okay that you're like a little late, blah, blah, blah. And I explained to her like, yo, like the bus. Straight up, just the bus. She was like, no, that's okay, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So I'm getting this training. I get my badge. I get the little papers and whatnot. You know, I'm feeling all hype. I'm posting to my friends stuff. I'm like, guys, like I'm a Walmart badge. Cause also like my other friend, Anne, she works at Walmart too. So I was just like, oh my God, twinsies. As you can see, very much excited, very much hype. So all that hypeness and excitement goes down the drain. I come back up there the next time. And I'm like on the phone crying to my friend because I'm like an hour and a half late. I'm like, I'm on the phone, and then I go on the phone with my mom and my dad because I'm like, I can't do this no more. It's all these people. It is taking me too long to get up there. I don't want them to fire me. Knowing I was going to quit anyway. Like, girl. I was just like, I don't want that on my resume. Look, I'm going to tell you a little secret. If you can't count on 2 hands how many shifts you worked at that job, it don't gotta be on a resume. It don't. It really don't. It really don't. Why carry that extra baggage and that extra weight with you? No, it does not. It's not important. What are they gonna do? Find out? what are they gonna do? Fact check your resume? No. There you go. Tips, ladies. Tips, ladies. So yeah, I really wanted to just give up. And my parents just kept telling me, don't give up, don't give up. I kept going to trainings and whatnot. And it wasn't really that hard. Like, for the most part, we did mostly, like, card, like, stuff. And I specifically, since I was new, I did, like, self-checkout or was, like, helping people who was in self-checkout. And when I tell you sometimes these people are dumber than a box of bricks, you know, like, when you go to a store and, like, you gotta, like, scan something, there's something called a barcode. You know, the little black and white stripe, the little zebra joints with the numbers. All you gotta do is, they scanning any and everything but the barcode. I'm like, you wasting my time, your mom's time, and everybody's time. Why? And these is grown people. So there you go. Third thing, people just acting a fool at the simplest job. I didn't really like meet nobody else that worked there. I'm telling you, I was there for a day. I didn't get nobody name, nobody snap. I was not acquaintancing myself. I knew that this was not permanent. I knew I was not gonna be here for long, but so this is the straw that broke the camel's back. You know, so yeah, I'm like 2 hours late to work, and I'm at the little place because I told you earlier how I have to take 3 different things to work. So I took the first thing, took the second thing, now I'm waiting for the third thing, right? Mind you, this is like the winter time. It's cold. If I miss that last bus, I ain't getting it until 6 in the morning. And I usually work like night shifts. So I'm waiting for this joint, and I'm just like, I can't do it. I really just can't do it no more. Like, I physically just can't do it. So I texted the lady. I'm gonna call her Carrie, because I ain't gonna say her real name. She's really sweet. She's a really nice little lady. I was like, look, I can't do this no more. Personally, like, it's a good job, it pays good money, but the transit and the all other circumstances with my life, especially being a full-time student, I can't be doing this. And she was just like, you know what? I understand. Best of luck. I hope you find a different location or something like that. I was like, conversation is over. Respectfully, conversation is over. That's it. I'm not associated with you or affiliated with this place. So I'm thinking the story's over, right? Because you would think, okay, like, you quit. Like, you didn't even put in a 2 weeks notice, but, you know, pop off says, I get a check. It was like, what, $26? And my mom just thought that was the funniest thing in the world. She's like, look at your little Walmart check. Look at your little... I'm like, okay, where's your Walmart check? What time were you putting in? It was like $26 or some like nonsensical number that was under 50. And I was just like, hey, look, money's money. I did it. I put in the time. I did the crime. Yeah. So... will I ever work at an establishment like that? Yeah, duh. But I guess next time is even when I'm looking for jobs now, because I'm jobless, I just need to be more conscientious of location and description. You know, I kind of want to work at Snipes again, but I don't know. But here's my look. I still have the badge. Still have the Walmart badge, and my mom thinks it's the funniest thing in the world. She likes to hang it up like it's an ornament. So I was so hyped when I got it, you know, Celia K. Davis or Celia Davis or whatever it says, because I'm gonna put the picture here. My mom got it. I was like, Mom, Mom, can you like send me a pic of my Walmart badge? She was like, you gonna have to give me a second. So I'm gonna put it somewhere here. So yeah, that is the story of my one-day job and how I feverishly quit. And no, I don't want to hear no arguments, no nothing. No, you would have quit too. Taking almost 3 hours to get there and then 3 hours to get back home. My shift ended at 7. It's 11 p.m. It is pitch black outside and I'm black. Marty, I'm scared. Marty, I'm scared. Oh, of course, my parents they was mad. But they wasn't like mad. It was just like shady mad. Like, look at you thinking you can quit a job. I'm like, I've had three jobs in my life, like in total. That's it. Excuse me for wanting better for myself. You can't hold me down, okay? You can't. Thank you. So yeah, that is the story time of my one-day job at Walmart. Comment down below what other story times I want to hear from me, because I know I got a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things to give a jibba jabba about. So still no outro. So peace.